Sure, Morgani guys, Elia, Ubozo. We are back, new week, new video. So in this week's video, we are actually touching on some financial stuff. I know 2 weeks back we did psychology. Now we are tapping in finance. So yes, without wasting no time, I'm gonna just give a background story as to what motivated this video. So being from as far as 2017, 2018. I've been getting involved like in a lot of business startups. People inviting me in, like to join them in their startups or and so forth. And yeah, I learned a lot in terms of like where to invest your money and how to read certain business things. And building up the recent months, I've actually gotten like people coming to me of like, okay, where do I invest my money? People coming to me with a disposable income, like, okay, bro, this is how much I earn, this is how much I'm left with at the end of the month, and I have nothing to do with this cash, and I really just want to multiply this cash, you know. And my answer is always like, ish, it's a bit tricky one. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure or know where you can put this money. The honest truth is like I'm not a financial advisor. I would like to look at myself as a financial commentator. Just give comments on things that has to do with finance, rather than advice. Hence, in my videos, always there's a very nice disclaimer in the description. Please do make sure to read that disclaimer as well. So yeah, just getting to the purpose of this video. So all those stories have motivated me actually to make this video today. So I'm gonna touch on what to do before you start investing your money, and also like certain things that you have to understand before you start investing. And I'm probably gonna throw in a few of the most formal investment vehicles and the most informal investment vehicles that you can put your money in. But again, this is not financial advice. It's pure just for information purpose. So yes, number one, when you want to invest, number one, you have to understand the business that you're investing in, understanding how this business makes money, how they make their revenue, understanding what are the expenses that are associated with the revenue that this business makes, and understanding there further how much profit this business makes, and how much of this profit is put back in the business, and how much of this profit is maybe paid to investors and so forth. This is just high level. um I think the biggest thing for you to understand this is you have to understand how to read financial statement. You have to understand how to read numbers. So reading financial statements is, I think for me, it's the most important thing. Lucky for some of us, we studied accounting, so reading financial statements comes as second nature. But I would say it's not the hardest thing, especially for somebody that has not been exposed to accounting. You can take out an hour every day and just try to understand how to read financial statements, understand what's an asset, what's a liability, what's a balance sheet, what elements of accounting are in the balance sheet, and what do they entail. Income statement, what is an expense, what is an income. Try to understand all those things, at least the basics. So when you make your investment decisions, you sort of like understand how these things work, so you don't get lost in the big numbers. Very important, guys. Understanding financial statements. Take some time out, understand how to read financial statements. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who give like lessons on how to understand financial statements. You can even Google accounting for dummies. You'll be fine. You'll be able to get something that can at least give you a limelight on how to read financial statements. So with that being said, um the most formal investments that you can make, probably I can say, is maybe buying shares on the stock exchange. That can also create value for your money, or buying unit trusts from asset management companies. um that is just some of the formal investments that you can make. But again, you have to understand how these vehicles work You have to understand the admin fees that are associated with those things. You have to understand what is this how much you can get, how much value you can get from your money that you invest in, you know. Hence I did a video on pyramid schemes and MLMs. If you didn't watch that video, I'm gonna link it somewhere on this video so you can check it out. So again, that can prevent understanding financial statements and understanding everything that associated with the product that you're investing in can help you to know that, okay, if I'm putting in $100 in this, I'm probably only gonna get maybe $10 at the end of the year. And you know that, okay, in this $10 probably, okay, there's $2 for admin fees or whatever. You have to understand those things so you don't get shocked when you see your returns. And then the most informal ones that I can think of is, I see nowadays sisters are into this selling secondhand clothing and whatnot. See how you can collaborate with those sisters. Again, it goes back to the numbers. Ask them, see how much they're making, see how much they invest back in buying that stock and whatever, and see how you can contribute to that to magnify that business. Buying income generating assets, tents and chairs to rent out to for events. You can do that. Most common ones, taxis and all that. But again, you have to understand the risks, the costs that are associated with all those things. You can't just see something doing good and say, okay, I'm gonna put my money into this. The biggest for me, it's investing in yourself. Be it going back to school, learning extra skills, spending your money to learn extra skills, which can you can use to generate money for yourself, or enhancing your qualification by taking on short courses for you to be able to stand a chance to get a promotion in your current job. That's also an investment. Personally, I know of people who actually cashed out their pension funds and went back to school 2 years or a year later, came back, got better jobs that are paying them 2 times, 3 times more than their previous jobs. So that's again, it's an investment. So yeah, I would just like to end this video here. So that's all I wanted to touch on. I hope you learned something in this video. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe. There's more content like this that I drop every 2 weeks. So yes, welcome to my library, Elia Ubozo. You guys should have a great week. Cheers.